Okay, let's hope you can hear me now. Hi, Misreaction. Hi, Kim. I'll see you when you get back from getting your kids. Hi, Raven. Thank you for being here from the start. Hi, Joel. Yeah. How are you all? It's not Bailey. It's me using Bailey's account. Hi, Seeking Truth. How are you? I've got to sit on this stool because my legs are hurting. Hold on. How is everybody? I haven't spoken to you all for a while. How's your abscess? Has it gone down now, Misreaction? Oh, thank you, Jill. That's sweet. But trust me, I'm not in such a good place, which is why I'm not doing too many live streams. That's good, Misreaction. I'm really pleased to hear that. The antibiotics are kicked in. Good. Hi, Marie. How are you? Welcome back again. It's nice to see people that keep coming back. Like the description says, like, as a lot of you would have noticed, like over the past month and a half, my live streams have been very much dictated by not good spirits. It's out of my control, really. I do all my protection spells. I do a lot, but it's sort of going to get worse before it gets better. Well, that's nice of you all. One day soon, everyone will understand what's happening because things have already started. Yeah. So how's everybody's week been? I hear the bike. I wouldn't mind having a go on that right now. Probably not good after a few drinks though, but yeah, sounds like fun. What I'm planning on doing tonight, if the laptop lets me, is it has been a long week actually. It really has. It's like Thursday. It has been a long week. Really long week. But I want to play back a couple of sessions I did. One at a cemetery. I was feeling really stressed out, and I literally went into the old cemetery, which has not got some very good. I used to go there a lot, and there's a few not very nice spirits there that sort of latched onto me. So I haven't been there for a while, but I ended up going there. And it was pitch black, and I sat on the pavement in between all the graves and done a spirit box session, just a quick one. Yeah, no, I agree with that as well, and I Right, hopefully you can hear and see me for a few minutes. I just want to quickly go to the bandwidth a minute. Take that down a little bit because it helped last time, I think. Hopefully that will help. Anyway, I was saying, go and check out CERN, CERN, have a look at what they're up to. And it will also explain to you why negative energy entities and energies are heightened this year mainly. But the ones that I have around me are known to me. They were meant, supposed to be related to me. Yeah, but needless to say, my head is totally screwed up at the moment, which is why I haven't been on here much. I'm not in a good place at all. Not at all. So that's why, because I am not my normal self, and I don't know, it's like I'm documenting my own sort of breakdown in a way. But in a way, it's good because people get to see the truth, like the paranormal, what it can do, the negative things it can do. It's definitely not all negative, don't get me wrong. Right up until about 2 months ago, my live streams were beautiful. They were all love and light, exactly everything that I was gonna say did feel. I still feel it, but it's so back there now. And if that makes sense. But it shows you how it can take a turn. Unfortunately, I was born into a not such a good lifestyle, but all that will come out. But because of that, certain people that are now have died are now still playing nasty games with me. But it's sort of being heard out. People that are joining my live streams are hearing it for themselves. It's mad. It's crazy. Makeup is a wonderful thing. I've gone for the natural look, just eyeliner and mascara. I did have lip gloss on. My hair, literally, if I'm not exaggerating, it hasn't been brushed for about 2 weeks. It's like my depression's so bad that it's just horrible. I don't want to get dressed. I don't want to get bathed. I don't want to. My kids all look immaculate. It's like it's just me. I just feel like shit. But this is documenting true mental health issues, true paranormal issues, true paranormal happy times as well as bad times. They said something earlier. They said, what was it? Handy, really clear. And I said, handy, what's handy? And they said, ring. And today I went to a charity shop and I've got a ring, this little ring here, but it's got little markings on it, like tribal markings. And out of all the rings that were glittery and all that, this ring sort of it drew me to it. Also, a special like sort of teapot. I'll show you when we go in. But I also got myself a couple of for about £15, and I got myself some clothes that actually fit me. So, so I need to wash them probably Saturday when I've got enough money for electric. I love you too, sweetie. Yeah, I can't remember what I was saying, but my little girl, she's in a really bad way still. We was at the doctor's for 3 hours with her today. We got up there, I think it was 4:20. we didn't get home till like 7:30. That's why I had to delay the starting time of this, even though I was still late. But it's not gold. No, it's not gold. I don't know what it is, to be honest. It just stood out at me at the charity, sort of stood out in amongst all these rings, and I just had to get it. It's just got certain markings on it. I don't know. The markings mean something. I'm not sure what they mean yet, but I will find it out. When we go in, if I can show you, I'll show you. I've got the most beautiful black skirt today for about £1.99, and it's really gothic, really, really gorgeous. It's got like a petticoat underneath it, but then it's got like black lace and flowers, and the side of it comes out like a really old-fashioned one, so it sort of has a little bit of a, not a flare, but I don't know, but it's really, really nice. It's really cold. It is cold. Got this cardigan, this long cardigan from the charity shop. It's so heavy it broke the coat hanger, but it's so warm. So I'm just out here in my I used to be a proper goth, raven, black eyeshadow, black lipstick, full on. Like I used to be a proper goth for years. And do you know how stupid it is, right? I had to slowly wean myself in to wearing colour, because I was that for that many years only wore black, and I wear black a lot still. But I'm not as bad now. But it was really ridiculous. I had to wean myself into wearing colour. It's mad. It's a really pretty skirt, really, really pretty. I'll see if I can show you when we go in. It probably won't do it justice, but it really is pretty. And I got myself a pair of like suit trousers, pinstripe suit trousers, and a white and red shirt with like slightly flared cufflinks, which I like. So yeah, that should look quite smart as well. So I'll show you when I go in. Like I said, I probably won't do it justice, but I'll put the computer down and I'll try and show you, because it's a long skirt. But I'll show you sort of as best I can, because it really is a beautiful skirt, and I was so lucky. And it's a perfect fit, just perfect. I've got another really like, just shows I'm getting old. Like I'm 40, like, but like I've got myself a sort of tweed skirt. It's tweed and it's sort of like calf length. But that would look nice with the shirt as well. I was trying to get things, and I also got myself a really comfy looking hoodie. I don't own hoodies, but I feel like wearing a hoodie at the minute, just having my hood up all the time. I will definitely show you. My kids are making too much noise. Actually, Raven, I was going to ask you, right, I've got some beautiful fabrics here, really beautiful fabrics. It costs quite a lot of money. It's like a collection. Um, and if I was to send you some fabrics, and like what it is like I'd like sort of a matching skirt made for like me and Sapphire, um, like matching outfit type thing for the twins. I've got all the fabrics and that, and obviously I would definitely pay you for your labour and everything. But like, would you be interested in doing that or not? I was going to ask you. I keep forgetting, but I have got some. They're such gorgeous fabrics, honestly, beautiful. What's your theory, Jill? What's your theory? What's all that noise about in there, Jaden? Keep your voice down. No, he's been playing with you since before I went live, actually. Uh huh. Listen, please don't start. Oi. Okay, well, enough with the annoying. I won't let him annoy you anymore. Okay, but I don't want lots of noise because Daddy will come. Oi. Daddy will come down and he'll be annoyed. Okay. So if you want to stay up while I do this live stream, then you need to go and show me that you can be a good boy. Okay. In a bit, you can show the people on the live stream your sword. That you do it now? No, you can do it in a minute when I come in. But you and Sapphire can show them your sword that you and Daddy made. Hi, Jessie. Yeah, all right then. That's cool, Raven. It'd be really cool. Like me and Raven, we're thinking, but only thinking at the moment. But I'm like well up for it. But if you came up here, I've got a spare room that you can stay in, and we can do like collaboration type style. There's like 6 well-known haunted places just in the area I live in. Plus, I've got the old cemetery and the new cemetery literally at the bottom of my road. We would do a lot of really good investigations together. By which time I'm hoping I'll still have my vlogging camera, because my husband said he will get me stuff for my birthday, but well, next week I think, or the week after. But still, it'd be good to be able to do sort of live stream. Mind that minute, let me get through, babe. Can you go and ask them to turn down? Well, then you're going to have to ask the boys to share one then, aren't you? No, you've all had one each. No, he never, because there isn't enough. Just went from with please. Go and turn down that Peppa Pig, Jason, and then bring your sword back. Hi B, how are you, darling? How you feeling? How are you healing up? Are you recovering okay? Be careful getting over here. Too much. Right, do you want to show them your horsey quickly?
This isn't my horsey. She's actually the newest toy I've had. This isn't my newest toy. It's a unicorn from My Little Ponies. Twilight Sparkle.
Oh, my birthday was on the 4th of November. Right, let me show you. Come across on the lead. Could you go and get Sapphire's sword so she don't have to say it?
Yes.
Right, Jaden drew a picture today of a sword that he wanted. I promised him that I would make it out of cardboard and cut it with a Stanley knife for him. I was running out of time, so my husband stepped in, helped out, and this is his sword. This is exactly as these are gems, crystals. Mind the lead, please. It's a ninja sword. He is a ninja. He is a ninja in training.
No, I'm a ninja master, mate.
He says he's a ninja master. You take your sword. We can stick that back together. Step over there, please. You're going to have to share. Step over the lead. This is one that... Wait, be quiet. Your dad is sleeping. Listen, if you carry on making noise, I'll stop this, take you up to bed, and then restart it. I'm getting fed up with that. This is Sapphire's fairy wand sword that Daddy helped make, and it's got a little toadstool with a fairy on it, and then it's got all these magical patterns, and then it's got all ivy growing up there, but it needs a little bit of sellotape on the back right now.
I think my horse wants to say so. No. I think
everyone's saying hello and how cool they all are.
Hello.
They designed the sword.
And I think the horsey said it's a magic toadstool.
It's a magic toadstool.
That's what she said.
Look, this ring has got... Let me try and show you the symbols. And if anybody knows or has an idea, let me know. Hold on. Right. You got that? 1 minute. No, it's not. Not this time of night. That's the symbols on it. Can you see? Any ideas on what those symbols mean? I'm thinking of getting a tattoo like that up my ankle, going up my leg. It's Egyptian. What, in the fairy garden? I'd love them to see that. We'll come up that way one time, definitely. We've got a caravan, so we're sorted. All we need to do is drive to a location. We've got our home from home with us. Okay. Well, if you go in there and be quiet now, please. What, Bailey? Yeah, can you offer everyone else one, and then can you all go in there and be quiet?
What is it?
Any ideas on what the ring can actually mean, though? Because it's funny how the spirit said handy, and then I said, what's handy? Like, you'll hear it back in a minute. I said, what's handy? And they said, ring. And I was like, do you know what I mean? It was only about an hour after I brought it that they said that. Let me just get another drink just to top that one. Can you turn it down a bit, please? Turn it down. Also, with my new EVP recorder, which is one that is sort of voice activated, like the one I showed you, the white one. I've done a couple of EVP sessions with it earlier. I actually thought I heard a spirit whisper in my ear, but I couldn't make out what it was saying. So I said, and I already had the EVP recorder set up. So I said, can you, I think I heard somebody say something in my ear. Is there any way that you can repeat it into this new EVP recorder that I've got? It's quite, I wasn't so confident with it, and I've been using my normal black one, but my black one's literally running out of space, and I know everyone's going to say, yeah, you can transfer it all onto the computer. Not with this computer, you can't. Trust me, this computer can't handle anything, right? Which is why it just keeps throwing me out anyway. So I started relying on this one a little bit more, and it's quite good. It's quite clear. We will also go out and do a live spirit box session at the end, just out in the alley, because Sapphire, although she seems right at the moment, she's extremely drugged up. She's on the highest dose of paracetamol, plus because of her brittle asthma, she can't take Nurofen or orally, but they've given her one that she can put on her skin. Plus the pain is making her, she keeps going really, really dizzy. She keeps getting a lot of pain. We went up to the doctors today. We've been at honestly, the amount of time in the past, I don't know, a week and a half that we have spent in hospitals and doctors with her. And it's just, her pain's getting worse. She's waiting for an MRI. I've got to have my MRI on Monday. So I'm going to ask them if they will let her watch from the glass so she can see what it's all about, so she's not worried, because it's a big thing for a child. Sorry, let me get back to the chat because I've been waffling on. It's because I haven't seen you all for ages. Oh yeah, that'd be nice. But I'd love that actually. Anywhere near the sea, and I'm there. I've always been drawn to the sea. What is it? Your little one's birthday, Jessie? Wow, big dinner. I've got a cannabis cream that like a sample. I might try it on her. Say happy birthday. Happy birthday, Kimberly. Hope you have a great birthday, sweetheart. Hope you enjoyed your lovely big dinner and have a slice of cake for us. I have got that cream, the cannabis oil cream. It's just so expensive though, but I will try it on her. But at the minute they've given her, I had to go to two chemists to get this particular pain relieving cream because it's just a certain one just for children. But it seems to have helped her. She's got paracetamol in her plus that pain relieving thing, and she's got this really yucky leg brace now that they gave her yesterday, I think it was. But it's just all really, really unfair and heartbreaking. She's got to have this urgent MRI scan, then she's got to also be referred back to Great Ormond Street urgently. So does Jaden. They both need to start the physiotherapy treatment, but can't do that until Sapphire's knee is sorted in some way. I've got to have my lumbar spine MRI on Monday. Then I've got to have my Dexter scan done soon as well. Oh yeah, I forgot about our C word thingy. Yeah, I know. I've been to Liverpool before actually. We went to, where the Beatles Museum is. I'm a big Beatles fan. My dad used to love the Beatles and play it a lot, so I love the Beatles actually. And me and my husband, before we had children, we went across the Mersey, I think. I think we went across there to the Liver Bird. I'm sure that's where it was called, and that's where we got off. This is going back like bloody hell, 13, 14 years ago. Trust me, that's really good for my memory. Wow. I'm really glad that you're feeling better, Mr. Action, because abscesses are horrible. Peanut butter mousse cake. Wow, I've never even heard of one. Wow. Yeah, I love the Beatles. I listen to the Beatles still. I have such a mixture of music. Oh, well, Mr. Action, I really hope it's the best results possible, darling. I know. The way she describes it as well, do you know what I mean? I'm like on a completely liquid only diet, which is like alcohol and bit of Red Bull. But every birthday definitely is special. No, we're not going to get into the cake thing. Honestly, we're not. It makes me hungry, and I'm not going to be. I've lost so much weight. I'm wearing a big bulky jumper, but even my husband, up until today, he hasn't seen the amount of weight I've lost because I keep wearing baggy stuff. And I didn't mean to, but I took off my baggy jumper because I was hot. And he said, "Bloody hell, you've lost a lot of weight." And I was like, "Yeah, but it's not enough yet." So, oh wow, okay. Well, you come to us and I'll pay your travel back, and we'll do a couple of days of investigating and hanging out. It'd just be cool. And like I said, you're going to be our guest, so like have nice meals here and chill out with the kids and do things like that. And then probably when the weather just gets a bit warmer, because the caravan can get quite cold at night, just a bit. But yeah, what sounds like you? Oh, really? That's cool though. There's nothing wrong with that. Do you know what I got today at the charity shop? I was so happy. Hold on. Oh, first of all, this might not look anything special to you, but something literally, right? I was walking to the doctor's appointment, walked past the charity shop, and this stopped me. And I was like, oh my God, I really, really like this. And that's the only reason that I went back into the charity shop, was to get that, because that's going on my altar. But that's not what I was going to show you. This is you can put batteries in it too. You can also, oh no, that was the other one, but you can put batteries in it, but it's a wind up power one. So like, do you know what I mean? You can, which way do you go? I think it's that way. Right, but it's a wind up one, right? And you can scan through really, really slowly. And I went out and tried it this evening on AM. And I spoke with the spirits first, and I said, listen, we're going to try this new device. It's going to be like a bit more, like, it's going to be different, you know, obviously, because the way I see it, it's different for the spirits to use all these different devices. They have to find their way of manipulating each device, and then they can start using it and coming through once they understand how to use this device, do you know what I mean, every other device. But after about 5 minutes, all I asked them to say was my name, and then I said, okay, say here or something like that, and I could hear they were trying. I could hear the difference in the radio, and it very much sounded quite like a spirit box, actually, that the way that I could hear them trying to speak and come through. So I said to them not to worry, because we'll practice like a little bit every day, and soon they'll understand it. And but it's one like that you know you do on the side here. So you go through all, you know, like if you can see it moving at the top, but you go through it all really slow and go back. But it's like I'm gonna give that a go. Well, what is Jewel? Is Jewel your real name? Is that the name they're saying? Yeah, Raven, that's me at the minute. Yeah, it's going to be great, Raven. Jewel, is that your real name? Is that the name they're saying? Tell me the name that they're saying while I just grab my skirt. That's what they're saying, Juliana. Well, if we hear that, I will see if we can find out why. But is Kim? I know Kim's going to get her kids. when Kim gets back, honestly, she's ace. Really, really, really good. She'll be able to help. Raven, she will also, I'll ask her when she comes back. Kim, hiya. Was just talking about you. Kim, could you do me a massive favour? Raven Wolf is desperate to know who his spirit guides are. I don't want you to do it now, okay? And I know that it's a paid service normally, but I know that you won't mind doing this. But he really is. He is very, very desperate for it. If you could help him to know the names of his spirit guides, it would put him at ease a lot, and I'd really appreciate it if you could do that. Also, Kim, I'd really appreciate. Thank you, sweetheart. I knew you would. Thank you. Also, I will try not to be very long, but if you could try and stick around to listen to the EVPs and that with me, because there's a few that are quite important that I need to play back regarding some really important stuff. Yeah. Stuff you know about. I know you are, sweetheart. Oh, you have been here with me from day one. Right, what was I just going to go and get from out there? Let me think.
Hello. Do you like my arm set?
Yes. Right. I'll tell you what we'll do. Love you, darling. One minute. What we're going to do. Love you, Kim. Right, what I want to do is, first of all, there's a spirit box session I've done about 3 days ago, and I think that some things were said that will help me. I don't want to say what them things are. I want other people to hear it first and tell me what they can hear. So I want to find the right one first, because I still haven't fully worked out this. It's the 2nd of November 2017. Trying out my new EVP recorder, the voice activated and noise activated one. Let's see. I'm not sure, this isn't the one. I just want to see if I do a spirit box. Oh. Okay, it is the 1st of November. Okay, 1 minute. Sorry. Right, that is not what I want. Hold on. So I think it was about the 5th. Hi. Okay, so let's see if we can pick up any spiritual activity. I'm actually in the park at the moment. So it won't be that one. That's not the one I want. Hold on. Sorry. I'm really not used to this yet. Just make sure you behave, please. Oh, my back's hurting a lot.
Okay, there's quite a bit of background noise. I've got workmen putting scaffolding out around the side of my house.
That's not the one either. Hold on. I think that's today's. Sorry, 1 minute. All right. Thank you. It's a really important one.
I'm trying out my new EP recorder. It's meant to cancel out any extra noise, and it sort of only starts recording when something's picked up. So I'm going to leave that for a couple of minutes to sort of turn them on.
Okay, but you have been on it a lot today. Just go and sit down. Go and do some vlogging. Just go in there, let me do this, Jaden. Put it back.
I'd also like my spirit guides to let me know that you're with me.
1 minute, sorry. I don't think this is the one. I'm sure this isn't the one. Oh.
Okay, there's quite a bit of background noise. I've got.
Sorry, 1 sec.
I want to see how this works.
Right, so it's got dates actually, so. Oh, the dates are wrong.
Okay, so it is the 9th of the 11th, past 8.
That's today.
I might be doing a small live spirit box session.
1 minute. That's today, I think. Play K-pop.
I want to see how this works.
I'm getting so confused with this. Hold on.
It's the 9th of the 11th.
I reckon, is that one?
Hi, this is voice activated. My white one. I'm going to do a very quick 5-minute, 10-minute spirit box session
I think this is it.
before my next appointment.
Yeah, this is it.
I'm looking for kind of loud, isn't it?
Let me pause it while I get my pen. That's the one I need you guys to listen to. That was done yesterday or the day before. But, like I said, Lily, if you cause problems, you may go upstairs to bed. Don't cause problems in there, please.
I swear I'm not actually being funny. Because I shut up, yeah?
All right, just don't do anything.
Shut up,
Plug that back in, please. Right, it's a 9. Let me just write the date, everyone. Is it red?
Yeah.
9th of November. Oh no, it's the 9th of November now. Recorded. Oh, it must have been yesterday. 8th of November. Sorry, I should have done this beforehand. Let me just quickly have another gulp of my drink and then we are ready to rock and roll. But that I'm quite impressed with the sound quality of this one. It's quite loud, isn't it? I've extended the table and now I can't get to the What are you doing, Monkey Mo?
Love you.
I love you, sweetheart. Quiet though. Right. Let's go. How annoying. Hold on. I hit the wrong bloody button. No way. No way, the battery's just gone on that. 1 minute. Right, but that's just bloody typical. Right, so that's charging. So while that's charging, we'll go outside and do a live spirit box session then. Put the phone back on the hook. Honestly, all my... Put the phone back on the hook. Sitting there and the phone's going, woo, woo. 3 of them sat there, not one of them can move. I don't know, but do you know what? Everything, right? My iPad that was working fine, that has suddenly, like, it will have 20-30% left. It will crash and die. That was fine. I checked all my equipment. That's why my speaker was on charge. because I wanted that to. I always make sure my stuff's charged, batteries are in it, etc. This laptop just crashes whenever it wants, and my phone, I don't seem to be able to get any text messages. Calls don't go through to it anymore. I've tried doing all sorts to fix it. It doesn't work. It was fine up to a week. All electrical stuff seems to be affected by something. Hey Jaden. Sock boy.
My pinky can fit out.
Your pinky.
I need more pinky.
Luckily, I've still got a little bit of space left on this one, so I will do a spirit box session. Whereas those, oh no, I wish.
Yeah.
That's not a spirit box. That's a radio.
I thought yeah.
Yeah, but no, but the radio. Yeah, but no, but yeah, but yeah, but no, but. But the radios can be used to, if you can turn the button to make them scan through, you can get the spirits to talk sometimes through it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
So if she doesn't have control, just use it.
Well, they haven't got used to using it yet.
Hey, yeah.
Well, let me just make sure that that is charging. Have you? Have you really, or are you just saying that because my phone's broken? Raven. Because I have felt very, very unloved. They do show themselves, Paul. K-pop, sorry. They do show themselves. I swear to you, I have had one full apparition, and that was a couple of months back when I was sitting in the living room with my 3 kids. Something weird had happened. Oh yeah, I'd had a really, really funny turn outside. It took me about 10 minutes to be able to get in from where I normally sit on the stool, just into my back door. Anyway, I couldn't speak properly or nothing. I was really, really feeling ill. My husband was there. He got me to sit down and settee and everything. And for about 10 minutes, maybe longer, I was just not even me. I was just slumped on the sofa, not looking, not speaking, not doing nothing. Suddenly, all the whatever feeling it was sort of raised up and passed out of me. And I swear, within 30 seconds, there was a young girl in an old sort of nightie. You know how they used to wear the old nighties with the sort of collar on and it used to go right down to the floor? Well, she was wearing this and she was only 4 or 5, and she had bobbed blonde hair, and she walked just down my hallway. She didn't look in the door where we were all in the living room. She didn't even look. She didn't turn her head. She just walked straight past, straight towards the front door, and that was the only time. But it was so clear, but yet so transparent. But I could see a lot of detail. I've never ever in my life seen anything like that before, and it's weird because of the feeling I had, how it all felt just before that. Lately, I've gone outside fine, and suddenly it feels like somebody has literally like injected me with some kind of sleeping pill, where I feel heavily sedated, like just in a second. Do you know what I mean? It's not that I've taken any tablet that can make me feel nothing. Like it just happens all of a sudden. It's happened twice, but like it's very, very crazy.
Found out what happened is, yeah.
Really? But I've not received any messages. Not one.
Mum,
What?
do you know what found out what happened is, yeah?
No, not yet. They say it's Egyptian.
Yeah. What'd be called?
Place in the room with the basket thingy. Yeah, possibly, Joel, possibly. Honestly, I haven't received a single text message. And also I keep on doing the network settings on my phone. And now all my phone numbers have disappeared too. I've got my text messages, so from the text messages I've been able to sort of put numbers in, but weirdly all my numbers disappeared yesterday, I think, or today. But the day before I'd written all my phone numbers in a diary ready for next year. And I don't ever do that, and I wrote down every single phone number. And then the next day, either that being yesterday or today, I can't remember. But the phone's gone. Like, I've literally got no one's phone number anymore, not one person, only the people. Well, I have got the numbers because I've literally written it down the day before. How mad's that? Yeah, email. Really, Kim. Email's probably safer, Raven, at the moment. What does that mean, Joel? Because it's happening and it's really, really strong. Like, right, Bailey, what did you just do? So why is he saying ow? Right, tell Sapphire to stop it now, or she'll be on timeout. Stop it.
You know a pink pony? On the back of it, it's white, so not as white.
Basically, go in there and be quiet right now. Jade, Sapphire, if you hit anyone, you're going to go on timeout. All right, Jade, I love. Stay away from him. Well, my phone had loads and loads of numbers, If you go to my phone now, it's got literally about maybe 15 phone numbers in it, whereas before it would have probably had, well, I've got 3 pages full of phone numbers that I took out my phone the day before, and then the next day they've all gone. How mad's that? That's mad to me. Coincidence, eh? What, Kim, is your TV been doing that for a while, or has it just started doing it now? Right, you 3, you are really, really pushing your luck with me. I don't care, you're making too much noise. Screenshot what, Raven? Oh, what, the text messages? No. I believe you. You don't need to do that, sweetheart. I was thinking, what have you seen behind you to do that? Yeah, it is mad that they do seem to be able to completely manipulate. And the further on you go in the journey, the more they can mess about with stuff, basically. No, please don't, Raven. You don't need to. I totally believe you. It's my phone. My phone is just messed up. And like, I've not got a text message for about a week. Like, no, the messages don't go through. Phone calls don't go through. I know they are. There's two, Jewel, there's two in particular that are very much trying to take over me. Trust me, I know. And also I know it is going to get a lot worse from now on until it can have a chance of getting better. That's for a particular reason that I can't go into at the moment. But there is a reason that these two in particular have got nastier towards me in the past month and a half, 2 months. Hi Matt, how are you? Kim, what's just started, darling? Oh, it just started. The TV's just started. Have you got Sage? Because I've also noticed that one in particular of these bad spirits that are, I wouldn't say they're attached to me, but they are in my face all the time. They like to go on to, if I go onto someone else's live stream, they like to make the, like if they're doing sort of spirit box sessions, they will say things that the whole of that other live stream that has nothing to do with me. I'm only there being part of listening to it, and you know, like you are today with me. But they, one in particular, makes it known that he is there. He says really horrible things about me. Yeah. So if you've got Sage, if you could maybe say what I've been telling everyone else to say is like anyone that wants to have any contact with Demi is not welcome in my home or around me. She will only communicate with you through her devices. You need to leave and then burn the sage, because they have taken over a few people's live streams, one in particular. Oh, bless you, Matt. Okay, misdirection. It's funny how we all use the powder room now. Yeah, I know. They're disconnecting me in more than electronic ways. Like, I never used to drink until about 3 weeks ago, and now I rely on it a lot because I can't cope. I actually cannot cope, which is why I've not been doing live streams, because my life would make a proper screwed up paranormal, not just paranormal, just a screwed up movie, a book. That they're trying to disconnect me from everybody around me, even disconnect me from myself. And that's sort of, in a way, I need to be disconnected from myself to be able to cope, if that makes sense. Trust me, they're very demonic. Ask any, ask Misreaction, ask Raven, ask Kim. They know, you know, the regular people that have been coming to my stream for quite a while, they know that there's a couple in particular that are extremely demonic, and they make themselves very much known. I'm not always in the right place to email. I'm not always in the right place to even make a phone call to anybody. Yeah, I know that, definitely, Jill. I can totally see that. I can. I can totally see that. I've got two very, very powerful, very powerful. They were powerful in life, and they're even more demonically powerful now. And they are very, very bad, 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 satanic, nasty, evil people. I know, and I am. Yeah, I mean, Kim knows more than anyone, and unfortunately, because of Kim's ability, she has also seen things that no one else could know. And she's seen things that she probably wishes she had never seen. And she knows as well that, I mean, I know a few of you know, but Kim knows quite how evil and satanic and bad these people were, and are now still, and even more powerful. And they've teamed up against me. Let me just sort my kids out. I know you will, Raven. I know. 1 minute. Just sit down and just calm down. Yeah, she can sit down and calm down for a bit.
Get home.
She doesn't need anything, but you can go and listen to them on a day.
Oh, I hate them.
What these were about chocolate flavour.
Oh, yes, I hate them.
Caramel one. No, it was plenty of one. Any rubbish I want to get out of here. Sorry everyone, 1 minute. Let me show you the skirt. Top, hold on. 1 minute. The top of the skirt, and then it's got flowers, this doesn't do it justice at all. And then it's all sort of thingy at the bottom, but it's got really pretty flowers. It's such a pain in the butt, this computer. Yeah, so does anybody know anything about this ring that I brought today? What the symbols could mean? It's like an eye without an eyeball. Lots of lines, then dots as a kiss. The computer's annoying. See if that helps. Said the microphone settings or something. No need to shout. We can all hear you. Well, no, we can't. But it's very rare if you can hear me nowadays. Pick no sound, really? Is there still no sound? What do you all think of my new picture? The owl protecting the woman in the snow with its wing. Guess who's back, 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 back again, again, again. I am back, back, back for 5 minutes. Yeah, do you like my new picture? I've made some really, really nice thumbnails. I've got like these apps, and I've made some really nice ones and spent quite a long time making some of them. And then it says like they're meant to be thumbnails, and banner makers. So you make them expecting that when you're finished, it's the right size. But oh no, it literally just gives you a tiny little window slot. It's rubbish, just bloody waste of time. But Bailey, I need the charger. I need the charger, please. Sorry, I thought I just saw a big black thing under my eye. I'll turn that blooming Peppa Pig down, please. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how they wonder who I am. Anyone heard from unpronounceable names or anything lately? One minute. You lot, if you're not quiet, I'm going to be so angry. Okay. Well, I'm going to go outside and do a spirit box session. When I come in, I will put a little bit more gel on you, alright? In fact, wait a minute, and I'll put a tiny bit on now, just a tiny bit.
I can't just like rub it. No.
No, but listen, if I put a tiny bit on now, then I can put some more on.
Hi.
Little bit.
Hi.
Fenbid gel.
Assembly gel? Is that what it's called? Assembly gel. Gel. I just said. It's gel, but I said gel, like chili. Gel, because it's chili. That's why I put it on. And it smells nice, which is good. Can see you, Mummy.
Oh, let hair by the way. Puppy's got it dry.
Puppy? Puppy?
Look how wet she is. Right, listen, I don't want you coming out when I do a spirit box session, right? What?
Okay.
Go in the other room then, watch the telly like a good girl. Right, let's go. I wonder if it's got pockets. So long, it's near enough. This jumper, it's like a comfy winter oversized jumper type thing. But it's down to about my mid-calf. I wondered if it had pockets in it and I just couldn't see them. I'm such a dipstick. Where's my cigarette? Hold on. Back into the kitchen we go. Would help if I could get one out of the packet. One-handed. Job done. I can feel the coldness. I've literally got next to no heating and no electric. I've got to make it last me till Saturday. So I put it on for 10 minutes and then turn it off, the heating, I mean. Take the electric, obviously. I told the spirits they could hang around in the garden. And they do as well, you know. It's quite mad, you know. But, 1 minute. Let me put all my stuff down a minute. Can you help me? I'm trying to think. What have I said? What did I say? Oh, what? Michael? What? I believe in ghosts, do you mean, Raven? Did you hear that noise? Either that was my little field mouse. Because he comes and sits on the step with me, bless him. If he comes up, that's a noisy field mouse. I'm not being funny, but that door's gonna get mouse. A heavy bloody field mouse moving tools around in my shed, in the tool shed. Really mad. If that door goes flying open, you're going to see me go through there. Oh no, sweetheart, don't worry. I'll get through, don't worry. I'm a bit worried to what that noise was then. That was a bit loud. Definitely just heard something run by. I don't suppose you lot heard that, but I definitely just heard something run by then. I think I'll turn the thingy that way for you all. So now you're all looking up towards the alley. The two light things you can see are not spiritual. I don't know what they are, though, actually. It might be reflectors off of a bike or something. I'm not sure, but you're looking up the alleyway now. You know the alleyway I mean. On my regular. Not sure what them. Don't know. Anyway. T6. What do you mean by that, Kim, darling? Okay. T6. I'm not sure. I can definitely hear something. There's definitely something up there because I can hear it. I heard something running past a minute ago. And I hear it moving around too. And I'm something white in the light that should be in the garden is my neighbour's light over the back. The light you can see is from my indoor lights. K-pop, sorry. That's cool, Mr. Action, don't you worry. I can feel either quite a lot of presence or I know I can hear. I'm glad you can hear it, Kim. Screenshot. Any screenshots? Yeah, Kim. Any screenshots are brilliant if you can get them and either email or Twitter them, because I'm getting them all printed off. It's all evidence as far as I'm concerned. Hello, Kevin. Welcome to the channel. I hope you like it. I've seen you on, I think, Twitter. Is that where you came from? Is it Twitter? I like seeing new people. I know. I know you're saying that because she's multitasking, but actually, Mr. Action is very talented. By the way, Mr. Action, I've also got. I know I had a proposition for Chris with the fabrics. I've got a proposition for you with. I just saw something then. With your mural drawing on the walls. If you was up for coming down mine, staying over the night, like we were planning anyway, it might be K-pop because I have a few children that come and they have a look at the rabbits. They're learning not to get too close to the rabbits because it makes the rabbits jump. But I've always told them they're welcome. But if Mr. Action, if you're up for coming down one day, again I'll pay your travel fare back. I've not got a lot of money, but I can pay your fare back. If you was up for it, and doing a mural in my children's bedrooms, I'd pay you for your work, obviously. But if you're up for that, then let me know because I'm up for it. Yeah, if you just keep an eye up the alley for me because there's most definitely activity around me. Oh. That's why I keep looking into the computer screen because I normally catch things better, not with looking at it with my eyes, but looking at it through the computer screen. And I can see a couple of spirits myself, but yeah, that's cool. Mr. Action, that's fine. I just had a heavier foot as well. Kevin, you'll understand if you're here. Are you still here, Kevin? Yeah, we definitely would do that. But I don't know. Are you planning, Raven Wolf? Are you planning on coming down like before sort of springtime next year? Because I think that Miss Reaction's wanting the warmer weather, which I don't blame her for. We're also going to be doing that meetup when the weather gets warmer. Don't like all of us, as many of us as that can get there. Them high-heeled footsteps you could just hear with somebody walking by on the street, by the way. But yeah, when as many of us can get together and do, you know, a few investigations and stuff, sounds great. Most definitely. Sorry, definitely. Them dogs always seem to go off. When I do spirit box sessions, my rabbits start going mental, and so do all the dogs around the outside of my house. um, Love you too, V. Yeah, it keeps turning its head from one side to looking and then looking frontwards, doesn't it? Is that the same one that you're talking about? Of Kim and V, that would be absolutely awesome. That would make my day. That would make my year. That would be so, so cool. Oh, that would be wicked. Yeah, it's the same spirit. There's the spirit that we're seeing then. It looks like it's got dark hair, doesn't it? And then there's one, I don't know, that's near it. I know it'd be great, Raven, wouldn't it? Honestly, that would be so banging. That's it. And I'm not actually sure what them two dots are, you know. I'm not sure what them two dots are because it doesn't make sense to what I can see in my garden. But I can see them as clear as anything on the computer, so it's mad. And that's true, misreaction. The weather's very different, isn't it? Oh, I've got to sit up. Sorry, the view's going to change. My legs are hurting too much. Sorry. My back hurts, my legs hurt. I'll see if I can still get you a view. A room with a view. It's a bit awkward because I'm balancing. That's the best I can do. Yeah, it's a lot cooler. It would be awesome, honestly. Can you still see it now? It looks to me like there's somebody poking their head round the... Can anyone else see that? Can anybody see the one that's, hold on, the opposite side to what I'm pointing? So there with my hands pointing. Can anybody see that? Thank you, Jill. I'm just not sure whether I'm going mad or not. That's so not true. I know I've gone mad. Right, let's do a quick spirit box session. Thank you, Kim. It would be brilliant, Raven, for everyone to meet up, wouldn't it? So there's nothing that can actually be. What we can see there, there's nothing there when I turn and look that I can see that can explain what that is. Don't know. These on it, look, 3 hours and 34 minutes. Good girl. It'd be so cool, honestly. It'd be more than cool. It really would be amazing. Have a massive, massive party. Just be wicked. As long as I'm not possessed and taken over by that point, obviously. I say it with a nervous laugh because it's not exactly unlikely. Right. Oh, I've got to try and balance. So I can still read your comment. Recording the spirit box session. I'm gonna have to mind that layer. Whoa. See what I mean by balancing it? Hold on. Because I want you to be able to see. I can definitely hear something over that side of me. I'm going to start recording on the EVP recorder. It is the 9th of the 11th, 2017. It's 16 minutes past 11. I'm going to do a quick spirit box session, but because of the time, I'm going to just not use the speaker. Because even in spirits, Don't forget to keep an eye out in the background for me. I'm live at the moment, like I said I'd be. Are there any spirits that are kind and loving and can hear my voice and would like to say anything? Who do I have with me at the moment, please? Hi, Tammy. I'm recording what you're saying, so we can listen to it back in a minute. I hope you feel better soon, Tammy, darling. Thanks for popping in. You can always inbox me on Twitter, Tammy. I'm here to talk to you all. Spirits, can you tell me your names, please? Spirits, I'm going to let you speak, but I would like to know your names. I'd also like to know how many of you are here. Keep speaking, spirits, because I'm recording you. Can everyone hear me now? Hello, hello.